Yeah, we're talking about this coal company, the transfer station at Danville, Illinois. It's next to Pleasant Grove Bible Chapel, and the church I attend is Pleasant Grove Bible Chapel. We've had some problems with coal dust and such as that. It does blow from their station. They do try to keep it watered down. It doesn't matter how much you water, it's not going to keep the dust away. Our church has got coal dust and tar, or whatever you want to call it. It needs to be cleaned. We do our best to clean it. We have accepted it's here because this is an industrial area, but putting something like this in a residential area just doesn't get it as far as I'm concerned. If I lived in a residential area, whether there's schools or anything else, I would absolutely not recommend that zoning or permits be issued to allow a transfer station of this type in that area. Ours is a small one. Evidently the one they're talking about in your area is much bigger. So if it's 5 times bigger, 10 times bigger, whatever it is, the coal dust and everything is going to be multiplied by that amount. So, I really have nothing wrong with the idea of industry, but not industry of this type where there's a residential area, and I would recommend that it be left as a residential zone, and may God bless you, and we'll see what happens. Thank you.
My name's Kathy Hart, and we've lived here a little over 3 years. And when we first moved here, everything was so nice, and I moved out here because of my health problems. And the air was fresh, everything was fine. Well, then they put in the coke thing over here, the railroad tracks. And the noise at night is just terrible. Every hour on the hour, trains going in and out, in and out. And whenever I go outside and I come back in, I clean my trach, and it's full of coal dust, which I know is going to my lungs, and it makes me have a hard time breathing. When we wash our house, there's coal dust. The dust is on the side of the house. You don't notice it till you wash things down. And if there's any little kids with asthma or anybody with health problems, that coal dust is going to really bother them. It will get to them real bad. And the coal thing is about less than a mile away from our home. And we're going to have to sell out because I can't take it. It's just running everything, and it's making it hard on me.
What do you think it's done to the value of your property? You've told me you're going to have to sell.
Our property is going, we're not going to get what we should. We know that we put a lot into this home when we got it. We've put a lot. My husband has worked so hard of remodeling all this, and we're not going to get nothing, because not only is this killing it, they're putting in an ethanol plant, and that's double kill. So, but the big thing is this coal dust. It's bad. It is very bad for anybody. You might as well work in the coal mines if you're going to get the coal dust in your lungs, because that's what it's doing to me right now.